Rachel Morrison was just 19 years old when her life was brutally taken, a bright, energetic college sophomore with dreams of becoming a psychologist. She lived in a small off-campus apartment in the quiet town of Millstone. She had no enemies, no scandals, no reason to die. On a rainy Friday night in October, her downstairs neighbor called the police after hearing a strange thud around 11:30 p.m. When officers arrived, they found Rachel unresponsive in her bedroom, strangled to death with her own bed sheet. There was no forced entry, no clear sign of struggle, no blood. Her laptop was still open, a cup of coffee half full beside it, and on her wall a Paramore poster, her favorite band. Within 2 weeks, the police made an arrest. Her ex-boyfriend, Daniel Cross. Daniel and Rachel had broken up just a month earlier. He was upset, emotional, texted her often. One message even said, "You'll regret walking away from me." They also found a broken watch near her bed. It matched a brand Daniel owned. That was enough for prosecutors. He was charged, convicted, and sentenced to 25 years in prison. The community grieved. The family buried their daughter. And the case, it was closed until 4 years later. In 2024, a Reddit thread titled "Ask Me Anything, Deep Secrets You'll Never Tell" went viral. It was full of anonymous confessions. Most were silly, fake, or harmless. But buried in the middle was one that made Jenna Cartwright, a true crime blogger, freeze in her tracks. "I killed someone once. She trusted me. They arrested the wrong guy." The user who posted it, "u/throwaway killer 92. At first, it looked like a prank, just another internet troll. But then Jenna looked deeper. She clicked on the account's post history. That's when things got strange. The user had commented on various threads with oddly specific details. "Our town library still has VHS tapes. My old gym had mold on the ceiling. She was humming Paramore when I did it." That last line, Paramore, hit hard. Rachel's last Instagram story, posted just hours before her death, had her singing a Paramore song. That detail was never made public. This wasn't a joke. Jenna saved every post and reached out to the Innocence Project. Within days, a private investigator named Marcus Hall was assigned to dig further. Marcus started by re-examining the original case against Daniel Cross. The threatening text, sent during their breakup, weeks before the murder. The broken watch, DNA was inconclusive. No fingerprints, no real evidence he was at the scene that night. And Daniel's alibi. He was gaming online with friends, but one of the friends had since deleted their account. The police had taken the easy route, closed the case fast. But it was what Marcus found next that changed everything. He traced the Reddit users' activity and discovered they had once uploaded a photo of a dog, one blue eye, one brown. The dog was standing outside a house painted blue and yellow. A reverse image search linked it to a Facebook profile. Kyle Redford. Kyle had lived in the same building as Rachel, just upstairs. They went to the same college, same major. But Kyle was never questioned, never even considered a suspect. Neighbors remembered him as polite, quiet, a tech geek, always alone. Marcus visited the neighborhood. Kyle was long gone. But one neighbor remembered the night Rachel died. "I heard something that night, crying, then silence. I figured it was just another college couple fighting." That noise was never documented in the police report. Then, in Kyle's old social media, Marcus found something disturbing: photos of Rachel, taken from a distance, at the coffee shop, walking to class, sitting by herself. The captions were twisted. "She glows when no one's watching. She doesn't know it yet, but she's mine." Kyle had been obsessed with her, watching her, stalking her. Deeper still, Marcus found Kyle's old tech blog abandoned but archived. In the code of one of the pages, he found this string: 1,998 Malaysian ringgits, Rachel's initials, her birth year. There was no doubt now how Redford had been watching Rachel, maybe even planning it. But it didn't stop there. Marcus discovered a second Reddit account linked to Kyle on a post asking, "Do killers ever feel remorse?" The account replied, "No. She was better off. She just never saw it coming. I didn't want to hurt her, but she made me invisible." By now, Jenna had everything. She posted a full breakdown of the case on YouTube titled, "This case was closed until the killer posted on Reddit." Within 48 hours, it had over 1.3 million views. TikTok clips exploded. True crime forums dissected every detail. And Daniel's case, it was reopened for review. When Jenna and Marcus visited Daniel in prison to tell him what they'd found, he sat still, staring ahead. "So I've been sitting here while he's out there living his life." Tears streamed down his face. He looked like a ghost, 4 years wasted. Rachel's parents were devastated. Her mother sobbed as she read Kyle's Reddit confession. "We thought she could rest. We thought this was over." It wasn't. Then, just as things began to calm, an anonymous email landed in Jenna's inbox. No name, no subject, just this: "You think you solved it. You didn't. You were only half right. Look closer. I wasn't the only one watching her that night." Attached was a photo. It showed Rachel sitting at her desk inside her apartment. The photo had clearly been taken from outside her window. It was time-stamped, just 2 hours before she died. But here's the thing: Kyle wasn't in the photo's reflection. Whoever took it wasn't him. There's someone else, someone still out there, and they've been watching.